Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my March wrap up for 2018. I read a total of 17 books, which is a lot. And so also this I'm headed off to New Orleans today, so I will upload this video, and then I'm not bringing my computer, so I won't see any comments or anything until probably Tuesday when I come back. I'm actually going to WrestleMania there this weekend, so I'm super excited. As I said, not bringing my computer, but I am bringing my iPad, my Kindle Fire, and my Kindle, also my iPhone. So yes, and let's get started. The first few books I'm going to talk about were my books I read for Read-A-Rama around 9? Yes. So the first one I read was Say You'll Stay by Corinne Michaels. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This is book 1 in the Return to Me series. This follows Persley and Zachary. And this was for the challenge borrowed book because I borrowed the audio from the romance package. So yes, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Presley, who has 2 twin boys, and her husband dies. So she moves back to her hometown. So this is a second chance romance, where she moves back to her hometown, and Zachary was her high school sweetheart. And yeah, I gave it 4 out of 5. Really did enjoy it. I'm excited to continue on with this series. And then I read Mystery Man by Kristen Ashley. This is book 1 in the Dream Man series. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Gwen and Hawk. Gwen is, for like over a year, she has this mystery man that comes in her bedroom at night, and she does not know who he is, what his name is, and then her sister gets in trouble, and then she meets Hawk, and she finds out that that's her mystery man. So yes, 4 out of 5. And this was for the challenge RAMA, because we had RAMA. So, and then the next two are on my Kindle. Then I read Until Harmony by Aurora Rhodes Reynolds. This was for a book releasing in the spring. It came out during that week of the readathon. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. This is book 4 in the, it's book 4 in the Until Her series, and book 6 in the overall series with the Until Her, Until Him. This follows Harmony and Harlan. Harlan is part of the motorcycle gang that July's husband, West, is in. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not really going to say too much about it because it is the 6th book in this series, but I really did enjoy it. And yes. Then I read Ruin by Samantha Tao. This was the book that read a book by a new to you author or something like that. Yeah, a new to you author. And Samantha Tao I haven't read. This was pre-ordered for 99 cents. It came out on the 6th of March. This follows Cam and Zeus. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This is a fighting romance, and I really did enjoy it. And I'm just going to keep moving on to the ones I have on my Kindle. Then I reread Lawman by Kristen Ashley. This is book 3 in her Dreamland series. This was a reread. I read it back in 2014, but I did not remember it all that much. So this follows Mara and Mitch. Mara is, she just moved into an apartment, and Mitch is, well, she didn't just move in. Mitch is her neighbor. Stuff happens, and it's a Kristen Ashley book, so you have some mystery and like alpha male, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really did enjoy it. And then I reread Motorcycle Man by Kristen Ashley, the 4th book in the Dreamland series. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This is my favorite book in the series. This follows Hyra and Tak. Tak is the motorcycle. He is the president of their motorcycle club, Chaos, and Hyra works for him, and I really did enjoy it. Then I read Definite by Kaylee Ryan. This came out on the 20th. Yes. This is book 3 in the Soul Serenade book series by Kaylee Ryan. I really like this book. This was my favorite book in the series. It follows Lauren and Tristan. And Tristan, if I remember correctly, is the drummer. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really did enjoy it. I don't want to spoil it because I feel like some books are better going into not knowing what they are. Then I read book 1 and 2 in the King series by T.M. Frazier. So I read King and Tyrant, which follow King and Doe. I gave both of them 5 out of 5 stars. Yes, and I listened to them both from the romance package. This is the first book. These were the first books I read by T.M. Frazier, and they are a little darker. Actually, they're a lot dark, so just beware. But this follows Doe, who was homeless, and she went to a party looking for like a motorcycle man to help protect her so she didn't have to be on the streets anymore. But she doesn't remember who she is. And then you have King, who just got out of prison, and he is very, very, very dark. And I really did enjoy it. 5 out of 5, as I said. And then Buddy read Palm South University by Candy Snyder with a Goodreads friend. This follows 6 people in college in Miami, I think, or Palm. Yeah, I think it's Miami or Fort Lauderdale, somewhere in Florida. And this is book 1 in the Palm South University series. So this follows Cassie, Skylar, Jess, Aaron, I don't know how to say that one, Bear, and Adam. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know, this kind of is like Greek a little bit, but I didn't like, there was like drug use and some of the girls sharing guys and stuff like that. I didn't really like that. I'm not a fan of that in books, so it was okay. I will probably continue on with the series, but it's not one of my top priorities. So, and those are all the Kindle version books I read. Now onto my stack. Then I read Wild Man by Kristen Ashley. This is book 2 in the Dreamland series. This follows Tess and Brock. Tess is a bakery owner, and Brock is a lawyer or something, an attorney, something like that. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Again, Kristen and Ashley, so you have thriller and suspense, alpha male, steamy times. So, yes. And then I read Avalanche by Cambria Herbert, and this is book 1 in her Bear Paw Resort, which this actually, for my spring bingo board, this meant the challenge of read a book where only the first book is out. So, this came out on the 26th, and I'm sorry if you could hear my dogs, it's breakfast time. And I'm not going to tell you anything about this book because I feel like it is better going knowing nothing about it. Just know I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, really enjoyed it, and yes. Then I read Paper Princess, and Paper Princess was actually, I should say, reread, and this was for, in the same thing was, read a book while eating chocolate, and read a book with spring colors on the cover. And also I should mention Palm South University was also for read a book with rain in the background. So, yes. Anyways, I reread Paper Princess by Erin Walt. This is book 1 in the Royal series. 5 out of 5 stars, really enjoyed it. After I finish my reread / finish the series, I will do a Royal book series talk on it, so just be on the lookout for that. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Ella and Reed. Ella was a stripper because her mom died, and then comes Callum, and he's saying he's her legal guardian, and then she moves in with the royals. So, yes, 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Fighting to Forgive by J.B. Salisbury. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Layla and Blake. This is book 2 in the Fighting series. This is another dark book. There are some serious topics and maybe some trigger warnings, so just be on the lookout for that. This is a fighting, MMA fighting book, but I gave it 5 out of 5 stars and really excited to continue on with this series. I have 3 more. The next one is Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armitage. I reread this. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Alex and Aiden. Did I say this is book 1 in the Covenant series? I don't know. But anyways, I did enjoy it, and I'm excited to continue on with this series. And then the next 2 should not be a surprise because I read book 3, which is Empathetic and Assured. So this is book 1 and 2 in the Soul Serenade series. The first book follows Logan and Kaysen. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And then the second one follows Stacy and Cole. Again, 5 out of 5 stars. So, yes. And both Logan and Kaysen are part of the Soul Serenade music band. So, yes. But those are all the books I read in March. Which March was my best reading month for the year, so that's good. Comment down below some books you read, and if you want a full review on any of these, just let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!